Hey you, welcome back to some Minecraft. We are back on the Quillbriar server today, and we are in Falkirk, the home country of the Flying Scotsman, our resident Pope. This is Pope Scotty, the 33rd, apparently.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh my goodness. And for the, I don't remember if I've got that online or not, but over at Walchris, and you guys will see this, we have a little Pope mobile. We also have a Pope mobile going through our McDonald's in Whitehall.
We sure do, yeah.
The Pope shows up in the oddest places.
Just out for a gallivant.
Oh, and I leave them all because I laugh every time I'm working a Walchris and I'm planting more and more and more fields. It's like I laugh every time. So Scotty, we're in Falkirk.
Yeah.
This is your country.
Yeah.
One thing I'm going to say, and then I'm going to let you take over. We have put up recordings of like when Scotty first joined us on the server and different things that he's done. And I'm just going to go over some of those because he's getting his own playlist. And I know I would like to see some sort of, historical continuity within a country. I'm showing people this one and showing people that one, and sometimes I'm thinking, well, would they even know where they are? And I've made the little mini map in the upper right-hand corner there as big as I can so you can get a sense of, what's going on in each area that we're in. But I'm just going to be showing little bits and bobs of his whole thing over again. So as his country grows, you can just go and see the whole history there. So Scotty, it's all yours. Where are we starting today?
We are going to take a trip to the Vatican.
Well,
or my version of Vatican.
Pope Scotty the 33rd. So the Vatican seems like a perfect place to start. I don't actually know where that is, so lead on.
So we're going to go through here, through the portal.
Fancy, expensive portal, but yeah.
Of course.
Oh, and look at this floor. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm good. I'm cool. Go ahead.
So we'll just walk down the path. Took me a few weeks to get this one done. The original idea was once we got through Christmas last year, I said I was going to make it, and then wanted to do it in survival. With all our more creatures and mobs and whatnot on, and a few of the guys told me I was absolutely nuts to do it like that.
You think?
So unfortunately, guys, even though what you see has not been done in survival, it was done in creative, but still took me a long time to get done. There is a little tweak here and there, help from Timberfawn.
I know.
Colourslide and Wicked Fairy.
Nice.
They just popped over just to help out, just to situate a few things here and there.
This is just incredible. Oh, I see your flower pots on top. Yeah, we had some mod changes.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been catching that in a lot of the recordings I've been doing this week. It's like, oh crap, mod change.
Yeah, I just started earlier. I was like, I need to change my flower pots out, and then I thought, well, I need to change some doors out. So there's just a couple of tweaks here. There's but nothing much yet. I really haven't had a lot of chance to get over and do any major detailing. So you'll still see a lot of torch running around, and that's why I need to put a lot of lighting still down to keep all the mobs down. Catch part is getting those flags done because there's a lot of yellow X's up there.
Good grief, no kidding. No kidding. This is, oh, and you have a copy of my fountain. Mine, I'm saying, because I love it so much.
I made this one a little bigger.
Oh, that is so pretty. I really have got to have you come over and make me one, or I'll just like teleport back and forth or something, but I really want a copy of this somewhere in Lackley because I adore this thing. I want to put a fountain down and then build a town to go with it. I'm not joking. That's the plan in my head. And I'll probably call it Scottsville or,
I actually just popped that up 2 nights ago.
Oh.
I thought, let me have a look and see what I can do and make it a little bigger compared to the one that's on the district and the one that's over at your garden. So I think it still needs a little bit of a tweak here and there. I just kind of like put it up to see what it looked like.
It's beautiful. I don't know what it is about those lines. It's just perfect. It's like harmony. It's I don't know. It's like a pleasant breeze blowing through the window. It's just beautiful. I love this. I just love this. And guys, this whole Vatican thing. Look at the map. This is an actual, scale model of the Vatican.
It is. I actually ended up sitting down
Yeah.
with graph paper. I don't know if I told you this. I'd sat down with graph paper and I ended up having about 10 double pages of graph paper
Oh,
taped together and sat and kind of drew it out because obviously I wanted to keep it as close to scale as possible. Now, I did see a couple of people who have done the Vatican in Minecraft, but I thought I'll do it my way. The catch part that makes it my way is this area that we're standing in right now is not supposed to be round. It's supposed to be a little bit more oblong. There's supposed to be
yeah.
two fountains in here, and I thought, no, let me do it my way and make it round.
I
And
like
then,
your way a lot. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm working on mine is nowhere near this big, like your scale. This is big. This is a big build. I'm working on a church basically, which is not a huge thing, but it is a scale model of Salisbury Cathedral in Wiltshire. Yeah,
mhm.
and
Yeah,
it's
I'm trying to remember which one because you've been doing a lot of stuff
yeah, I
since you
know,
got back, and I
I
was
know.
like, she's throwing stuff out really, really quickly.
Oh,
So she's got loads of ideas going on right now.
I've been working, like, so I get up in the middle of the night and it's like, now that I have, look, this recording room, when I can't sleep, I get up and I wander in here and turn on the little light and it's all cozy. And then I end up working, building all night long. But yeah, anyway. So show us around.
Let's have a look.
God, this is
Like I
so
said,
pretty.
this is just I just put it up a couple nights ago. I think there's still a couple of tweaks here and there just to give it a bit more shape.
Yeah,
And just to go with your one at Walchris, I have this one. Basically, if anybody sees these on any of the recordings, they are a bit of a joke. So hopefully nobody will take to the wrong way of how this is done. It's just a little bit of a joke. And I thought, you know what, we'll leave them set up
I love them.
for
I
now.
think they're so cute. You look at the little rear view mirrors and the whole thing, and the license plates. We have Pope 1 and Pope 2.
I think either Pope 3's over at Walchris
Yeah,
or is it
I think so.
McDonald? It's
I
one
think
of them. I can't
McDonald's is
remember.
too. Yeah, because I think it was McDonald's was there first. So, oh, this is so pretty. Yeah,
It took me a bit of time to get this done and decide on what blocks. And then obviously we're having that thing about if we updated from 164 to 17, are
I
we going to
know.
lose Chisel? And I was like, okay, when that happened, let me try and build some of this all in.
Yeah,
Just default mine vanilla blocks, and then we'll go from there. So there's not too much chisel wise, which means with us keeping it now, I may change some blocks now.
yeah. I had to open a second server so we wouldn't lose stuff on here. We do have chisel, and the mod wasn't updated, and we've got some other things built. And the bottom line is, there are some people who have built entire huge builds in here in certain mod blocks exclusively, and to update this version of Minecraft ever will mean massive losses, and I just couldn't face it. And ultimately that's why we have a second server,
Yep,
which is yeah,
give us something to play with.
yeah, so which is working out well. I mean, it's we've got whole different mods over there, and it's been fun. God, this is beautiful. Look at the size of this wee house. Okay, God. Oh my goodness.
I've deliberately set this place up for right now as for a Sunday service with obviously with the Pope. Now this, if any point in time they decided they wanted to have a bit of a ball or anything like that, I can take down all the chairs, all the map signs that make it all look like pews and whatnot, and we can have a big dance room and whatnot.
Oh my God.
And if you just listen carefully as you walk across, you'll hear the Holy Stone.
I don't have the sound turned on. I always turn it off for recording. Like, no.
It's not much. It's just a little tingle noise.
Oh, okay. Let's turn some sound on, because I think maybe I need to hear this all of a sudden here. Oh, you do. Just a little tinkle.
Yep.
It's
This was
holy
actually
stone.
this holy stone was actually Colorslide's idea. So you know,
Ah,
I've got to thanks to some of the guys that obviously that came over and said, well, what about using this block or using that block here and there?
oh
And this
my
was also at the same
goodness.
time I was still learning how to do circles.
This is what it. Oh, when you walk in, I mean, in all the light colors. I mean, it feels holy. This is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Look at the pews, guys.
So obviously the normal people sit in the brown ones, and then you have your the ones that are underneath the Pope himself. They would sit in
Yes.
the red ones. I can never remember
The
all the
choir.
names.
The choirs and
No, no,
stuff.
actually the choir are going to sit just behind
Right.
where I'm sitting right now, so that they can sing to everyone, and it would generate out to everyone. Because if you look above you, it goes all the way up
Oh.
there.
Oh my god. Oh, good lord. Oh, Scotty, this is incredible. This is just outstanding. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful.
And then if we
Oh.
walk behind myself, you'll see my organ.
I just.
Not something brilliant. It was kind of hard to try and find even someone who's got something close to it. And as you can see, it does have a cross right down the middle.
It does. Oh my goodness gracious, look at this. The choir sits. Look at this organ. Oh, this is so beautiful. Good grief, this is nice.
And then it was trying to find a way to get upstairs. Yeah, foot pedals and everything down here.
I'm sitting here trying not to interrupt you, and I'm just pointing. Oh my goodness.
Actually, it's been so long being over here just to remember what I'd put in here and what's gone in and all the rest of it. Because like I spoke to a while ago about it. It's been a while since this was actually put up.
I know.
So,
I'm so ashamed.
that's not a problem. It's what it's here for.
Oh god, this is beautiful. Oh my goodness, my goodness. Oh, wait, is that stairs over there?
We do have stairs over there. Because I was trying to work out how to get upstairs. Because you obviously know how the Pope has these people who help do like I'm trying to remember. They do things like fundraising and raising
Yeah.
money of some sort and all that. I thought, well, they have to have like offices. They have to have offices or something in the
Yes.
Vatican somewhere.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
I think there's supposed to be buildings off the back of the main building behind here and whatnot. I thought, no, let's keep the Vatican as is, and I'll incorporate the offices upstairs.
I mean, first of all, look at the view. Oh my bloody hell. Oh, wrong expression for this. Sorry.
That's fine.
No bloody hell in here.
I need to change
Oh,
some.
and look at all this up here.
So I changed it because obviously I don't know. I can't find pictures or anything like that that show if there is an upstairs and what exactly it is. So these are just little offices. I don't think I've really finished them.
This
No,
is
they're still quite empty
fabulous.
right now.
It's
So
big.
um,
Great view again from the windows. Oh, goodness gracious. How pretty.
and then to work out how to get up onto the roof, because you know there's that little building that nobody knows what goes on upstairs. So I thought, oh, you've got to get up there. So I'm just going to break these off.
That's awesome.
The carpenter doors.
Okay.
So, but up here.
Oh, it looks good up here too. Again, the detail. It's always the detail. The people in this server are. Oh my goodness, we have an
This
attic.
that's that room that I have not got a clue what the Pope does in here, or what goes in here, or what's growing in up here. We're just not sure. So obviously it's there. I might do something. Maybe I'll put some sort of maybe gardeny, flowery looking thing, and
What would the
whatnot, and
Pope do in a secret room at the top of the Vatican?
that's what I'm getting at.
There's got to be a story there. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
There's got to be a story there.
I did actually sit and watch a whole YouTube video. It was over an hour long on the Vatican, on certain things and whatnot. Not so much on how it was built, but like when it was built. Completely forgot when that was done. And how and all the shapes and where all the towers actually sit. So these actual big towers, the three big ones, actually took time to try and place and get them at least a decent size.
Oh my God. You sat and watched documentaries
It
about the
was it was
Vatican.
one it was over an hour long, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be here forever trying to get things placed.
Yes, you are. Okay, that
It's
is just remarkable. I mean, it's just freaking amazing. And I keep saying it, like the willingness of the people that I get to play Minecraft with to to do the details. I mean, it's not just a big building, and I've said this in other recordings, even this morning. I've been invited to other worlds, and there'll be a big building that's been copied. A historical building or something from a movie or whatever, and you run through, and most of it, they've furnished a room. They do a little bit here and there, and it's just about getting a build up as quickly as possible. And it feels like it's pretty and it's beautiful, but it feels like walking into a hotel room. I mean, it's just, I don't care how pretty it is. It's a hotel room. There's no connection. There's no life. There's no home. There's no, all the kind of emotions that can be connected to a place in our lives. And
there's no story behind it.
there's no story.
To say, unlike what we have here, we have a bit more. There's a story that kind of I will finally get there, but there will be a story that comes with this
Yeah.
build, because as you know, over to your
Yeah.
left, I've got a couple of buildings going on.
That'll be the next video, maybe. But that I love it. I have been so incredibly blessed to be connected to people who, they don't just build a building that I get to look at and make a recording of. They build me a history and a story, and there's lore and there's reasons and the research that goes into it. And he's certainly not the only person who has told me, they've sat down with graph paper to create something that was going to just be absolutely magical by the time it was done. And then all these ideas come up, and I look at this. I mean, just look. So there's Quillbrier's version of the Vatican, and you'll have to forgive me, to all our Catholic viewers, if I say I like ours better. I've never been to the real Vatican, so that could change. But right now, I'm thinking this is a happy place. This is really good. This is really good.
And obviously, because of it being the building that it was, I was going to ask you a while ago, but I thought because you're so busy, I thought let it be. But if you wanted to, you could, if you really wanted to, you could have a portal that goes either from the portal station or from Enderman that comes directly here.
Oh my God, really?
But that would be entirely up to you if you wanted to do that. Obviously, I'm not the portal person. I don't know how to do the portals part. So you'd actually have to either between yourself or Colourslide or whoever else is on the server that knows about the portals.
Oh my good. Well, if you don't mind, people tending to wander in your country. I mean, this is such a. I mean, it's such a big build, and it's special. The real life history that goes with this building, and all of the things that this building means to people around the world. This is kind of a big deal. And I mean, just what it means here. I know how many hours you and Chrissy especially put into this. Like I see those names over and over for hours and hours and hours and hours on stuff. And this is special. And if you want to make it sort of a semi-public building where we can all wander through and, sit in the quiet and the peace of it all. Absolutely. Yeah. I'd love to. Yeah, I'd love to. I think that would be really nice. You make the portal station at this end, wherever you want it and however you want it to look. And
well, do you want that path there? And if you don't want that path there,
no, that would be fine.
That can be moved,
that's absolutely. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
I'll get with whoever I can, maybe Colourslide or something like that, and create something
so pretty
portal-wise.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to end this one here, and I'm hoping you've got some more coming up for me. And I'm going to say thank you, Scotty,
You're welcome.
for all the rushes. Oh my goodness, I'm smiling so much today. My face is starting to hurt. It's good. And for those of you watching, you know, this is Falkirk, the country of Falkirk. It will have its own playlist. Come back and, you know, you get to see whatever else Scotty's got going on here. So until I see you next time, please remember to live your life happy and build it beautiful. Hit like, subscribe, leave your comments, all those good things. And thank you again, Scotty.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.